guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today, we're going to do a sit-down vlog. I actually haven't done this in a while. I haven't done a decent sit-down vlog with you guys, and a lot of you have been asking a lot of questions, mostly about my pregnancy. And to be honest, I think that's kind of my fault because I haven't really spoken about it like elaborately, or hindi ko talaga siya fully kinikwento or pinag-uusapan in a sense. So parang ang dami sa inyo nagtatanong sa akin how my pregnancy is, if maselan ba ako, if ano pa ba mga question na nakuha ko, what products I use, basically how pregnancy is so far for me. And that's why I decided to do this sit-down vlog, because I'm alone in the house right now, Javi's at work, and I'm looking through my YouTube channel and figuring out what content should I put out for you guys, and I always get the same questions. So I decided, why not do this right now and answer the questions that you guys have been asking me about my pregnancy. And maybe it may be of help to some, most especially for those who are also going through the same process as me. So yep, let's do this. Okay, so before that, tatry ko muna tong lipstick na nakuha ko from BLK Cosmetics, from their new collection called BLK Universal. This is in the shade Latte. Mag-lipstick muna tayo kasi wala akong makeup ngayon. Like guys, na nakikita nyo ba to? Ito, isa pang nangyari sa one of the things that happened to me when I got pregnant. So when I got pregnant, before I got pregnant, my skin was really like, it was very cooperative. I rarely get pimples, and when I do, I don't get scars. I rarely get scars, and when I do, ang bilis niya mawala. But when I got pregnant, like, grabe, as in parang every week ako may bagong pimple, and mostly in this area. This area kasi is very, diba sinasabi nila kapag may pimples ka dito, it's hormones. So I'm guessing it's because of that. I don't really know what else is there, kung ano pang reason, but my pimples or my pimple areas when I got pregnant is always here and on my nose. Hindi ko maintindihan bakit dyan sa area na yun, pero dyan lang. So parang nagtataka ako bakit ganun. So okay, pimple, ganyan. But the thing is, nagkaka-pimple ako, pero grabe yung scars, nagsistay siya. Like, if nakikita nyo guys, wala akong makeup fully no makeup on my face. These are scars. These are not even active pimples. As in, wala na siya. Dead. Wala nang pimple. Etong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scars na lang yan lahat. O, diba nakakaloka? Ever since I got pregnant, hirap na hirap ako to remove the scars. Kasi very limited din yung products na pwede mong gamitin sa face mo. So, hindi rin ako makagamit ng mga peeling stuff. Hindi ko alam pa paano ko siya tatanggalin. I'm trying to do natural ingredients, natural creams, but so far, it's still there. So, as of the moment, tinatakpan ko na lang muna siya ng concealer. When I give birth, I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna have it lasered or something. But yun nga, that's one of the problems that I encountered during my pregnancy. I read upon this actually, na hindi lang ako yung nag-go through this process. A lot of people actually go through bad acne when they get pregnant or when they are pregnant. So ako naman, wala naman akong bad acne, thank God. But my skin is more pimple prone, acne prone nowadays, because I guess everything is sensitive. And yun nga, my scars are harder to get rid of. So yep, I'm gonna figure it out when I give birth. But in the meantime, buta na lang may concealer naman. So anyway, let's go back. Mag-lipstick muna ako guys, para hindi naman ako mukhang masyadong patay. Try natin tong BLK Universal in the shade Latte. Ooh, I like the shade. It's actually something I would use because I love nude shades like this. So this is actually perfect. Ito siya. Ganda, no? Ang ganda na effect niya. Tapos very smooth pa siya. Ang dali na i-apply. Tapos ang smooth niya sa lips. And I like the color because this is actually something I would use on a regular basis. So I actually love it. Plus, not to mention, I love the packaging of this one. This is probably my favorite collection of BLK. It's very neutral. Very me, actually. Anyway, i-share ko sa inyo yung mga nag-change when I got pregnant. A lot of change. Mostly my body also changed right away. Everything got wider and bigger. not that it's a bad thing, honestly, but it's just that I think if you're like a first-time mom, masyashock ka talaga right away. So how fast your body changes or how fast your body reacts to things. Like, yung pang-amoy ko, right away siya nagbago. Actually, to tell you a story, hindi naman talaga masalan yung pregnancy ko. To be honest, I've never felt this strong my entire life. Like, all throughout my pregnancy, dun ko pa na-feel na sobrang lakas ko. Dun ko pa na-feel na I'm actually I got really very gutsy when I got pregnant. Yung parang, I always wanna move, I always wanna work. Maybe because nandun din yung motivation na kailangan ko mag-ipon because I have a baby on the way. And nandun din siguro yung motivation na I cannot slack off. I cannot just sit around and do nothing because I have a baby on the way. So, siguro nandun na din yun, kasama na din siya. But, yun nga, parang when I got pregnant, I got to travel more for work and for leisure as well. And parang ang dami ko pang nagawa nung nabuntis ako, to be honest. Parang naging lucky charm pa yung pregnancy ko sa akin. Kasi, I guess, like, iba-iba tayo ng personality. And yung personality ko kasi, I always need a push to be able to do things. It's not really a good trait, to be honest. Kasi, dapat, ano na yun human nature na yun sa'yo na parang kailangan lagi kang inspired, lagi kang focused. Ako kasi parang, sometimes it takes a lot for me to actually, like, get focused on something. Yung parang kailangan meron akong laging kailangan may prize or end goal sa huli bago ko talaga ma-inspire to fully do something. That's such a bad habit of mine. And nabago ko lang siya recently na most especially when I started living alone, kasi dun ko na talaga na-feel na kailangan ko magtrabaho, kailangan ko buhayin yung sarili ko, kailangan ko pasipagan yung trabaho ko, na I cannot just sit around and do nothing, kasi kailangan ko palamunin yung sarili ko. Ang dami kong kailangan bayaran. And bumukod na ako, so kailangan ko panindigan yun. So that was the first inspiration to actually me working harder than the usual, and for me maturing as well. Kasi magmamature ka talaga pag marami ka ng responsibilities, and kahit hindi mo gusto, it comes naturally. Alam mo sa sarili mo na I have to do something. Kailangan ko magtrabaho, kailangan ko tumayo. Hindi ako pwedeng umasa sa ibang tao. Kailangan mo panindigan yung mga desisyon na ginagawa mo sa buhay mo. Hindi dapat inaasa mo sa ibang tao kasi pwede, 'di ba? And I was not raised that way. I was not raised to na umaasa ako sa ibang tao. I always like doing things on my own. I'm very independent in a way na lahat ng bagay gagawin ko ng paraan bago ko humingi ng tulong. And it's not really a bad trait, but you also have to know when to actually ask for help. Or pag kailangan mo talaga ng tulong, dapat hindi ka rin matakot humingi ng tulong. Ako kasi, sakit ko yan. Ang sakit ko is always, hanggat kaya ko pa, go lang. Hanggat kaya ko pa, hindi ako hihingi ng tulong. So, medyo nagkaroon ako ng conflict sa maraming tao over the years. But, habang tumatanda ako, natututo naman na ako na hindi maging ganun ka-stubborn and ka-ma-pride. So, natututo na ako humingi ng tulong pag hindi ko na talaga kaya. Yun nga. Anyway, going back. Marami nang tinalon yung sinabi ko. Anyway, yun nga. So, when I got pregnant, nung first month ng pregnancy ko, dun lang ako naging maselan. I was puking so much. I was having really intense migraines every day. And the puking was like more than 5 times a day. It was really bad. I actually thought I had a very maselan pregnancy or at that time. Kasi syempre, first month ko pa lang yun. Hindi ko naman alam, I don't know how it feels to be pregnant. That's the first time. So, hindi ko alam pa kung ano yung state ng pregnancy ko nung time na yun. But that was just the first month. And then on the second month, nawala siya totally. As in, hindi na ako nagsusuka and I rarely get migraines already. And when I do get dizzy, it's only because of my medicine. Siguro kasi ang dami ko iniinom na gamot. I drink prenatal, I have calcium, I have iron, and vitamins. So, pero feeling ko yun yung effect niya kasi every time iniinom ko siya, nakihilo ako. Pero, hindi naman na to the point na nagsusuka ako. So, first month lang ako naging ganon, and second month, okay na ako. Totally fine na. And then came the third month, dun ko na na-feel na ang lakas-lakas ko. Dun ako na parang talagang sinipag magtrabaho, and dun ako nag-travel mostly. As in, I traveled so much. Parang lumakas yung loob ko mag-travel. Hindi ko alam bakit. Parang as in yung third month ata ng pregnancy ko. Lumipad ata ako ng London nun. Grabe. As in, hindi ko talaga alam what got over me, to be honest. Parang it was just like, parang akong dinaanan ng hangin. Tapos biglang ang lakas ko na lang all of a sudden. Ganun. So, yun nga. So, I started to just get up already. Kasi for the first 2 months, I was very, very weak. Like, for the first month, I was very weak. And I thought I wasn't going to be able to do anything. Kasi nga, parang kung ganito na yung feeling ko, baka ganito na yung feeling ko until the rest of my pregnancy. But thank God na wala siya. It's not really that safe for pregnant women to travel all the time. Most especially, it actually depends on the state of your pregnancy. So if you are very maselan, then I suggest then just don't risk it. Huwag ka masyadong mag-travel. Huwag ka masyadong gumawa ng strenuous activities. Pero kung hindi ka maselan and sanay yung katawan mo sa routine mo, like if you're an athlete, and hindi ka naman masalan sa pregnancy, mahilig kang tumakbo, mahilig kang mag-gym, then I guess that's okay. But you always have to consult your doctor first before doing anything. Kasi nakakatakot naman to experiment. Hindi mo alam yung katawan mo eh. We don't really know what goes on with our bodies. We just have to listen to our bodies all the time. And if sa sarili natin na mag-isa, kailangan natin pakinggan yung katawan natin. Mas kailangan natin pakinggan yung katawan natin pag meron tayong dinadalang bata. Kasi yun yung mas priority, to be honest. So, I'm not really a fan of the doctors, but ever since I got pregnant, I always want to go to the doctor because I always want to know what's up. I always want to know what's going on. I always want to know if my baby's okay, if I'm okay. Or if I'm okay to do this, I'm okay to do that. I'm okay to eat this, I'm okay to eat that. Like, I always want to be sure because medyo praning kasi talaga akong tao. So, I make it a point, I see my doctor every 2 weeks. It's not really the same for everyone. Teka, sa silent ko lang yung phone ko. It's not really the same for everyone. I don't know kung anong schedule nyo with your doctors. But ako kasi, my schedule with her is every 2 weeks. I see her every 2 weeks to get checked. How my pregnancy is, or how kung may kailangan pa akong inumin na gamot, may complications pa, ganyan. I'm planning in that sense. But that's just me being sigurista. If sigurista ka, then I'm pretty sure you can relate to me, but it doesn't necessarily have to apply to everyone. Third month ng pregnancy ko, I felt strong na. So, I asked my doctor if I can accept work na kasi I was offered work to travel. And she said naman, if everything's okay, I'm cleared, so I can go. So yun. So you always have to consult your doctor first before doing anything. Most especially if like you're an active person and gusto mong mag-fun run or gusto mong mag-gym or sumali ng competition. I don't really know how it is for everyone, but to be honest, if you're going to do something that you know can potentially not be safe for you and your baby, then you go consult your doctor first. That's, I think, the best advice I can give you because that's what I do. Every time I travel, I consult my doctor first. I get checked first. And I get cleared first before I travel. If I'm not cleared, I don't travel. So, yeah. Ay, masipon ako. Alam kong lagi yung kino-comment kung bakit ako lagi sinisipon. That's the next one that I'm gonna tell you guys. So, ever since I got pregnant, my colds never went away. As in, lagi akong may sipon. Never yan nawala. As in, from the beginning of my pregnancy up to this day, yung sipon ko never nawala. I don't really know why, but I have this app. It's called What to Expect. I have it on my phone, actually. This is not a paid ad, by the way. It's right there on my phone. It's called What to Expect. What to Expect basically tells you kung week by week kung anong gano'n nakalaki yung baby mo, or what to expect on that week, like the growth of your baby, or what's going on inside your womb, or what's going on with your baby. It basically tells you everything you need to know week by week. And it also tells you the stuff that you're going to feel on that week. So, na-realize ko, never nawawala yung congestion every week. So, I guess it's normal to get colds. And I asked naman din my doctor if normal bang I'm laging congested yung ilong ko. And she said, most women do that kasi I guess yung immune system natin nag-change when you because everything changes when you get pregnant. I know, I hope you all know that, and I'm sure it's a common knowledge for us women now. When we give birth, or when we get pregnant, everything changes inside us. And I think one hit that happened to me is my immune system. Not that it went down, because okay naman ako, I don't get fevers naman, I don't get sick, but yun nga lang, my colds just stayed and never left. But it never got to a point naman na it got worse. But recently, medyo nagkasakit na talaga ako because my colds already developed into a cough. And as you all know, I have asthma. So when you cough a lot, it triggers your asthma. And it did trigger my asthma, and yun nga, parang it did like, nagkaroon ng konting complications, pero naayos naman, thank God. Talagang pinilit ko yung sarili kong maayos yung complication na yun. Anyway, the minute that I felt that I was sick, I went to the doctor right away, and we did an ultrasound, and it turns out like kinulang ako sa fluid, bumaba yung amniotic fluid count ko, and it's not really safe for the baby kapag bumaba yung amniotic fluid count. So I had to do something about it. I had to drink more fluids than the usual, and I had to cure my asthma because my sipon already triggered my asthma. So I had to see my pulmonologist. So to all the mamas to be that have asthma, you have to go see your pulmonologist and get maintenance medicine. It's very important to do that because lumalala kasi lahat kapag nabubuntis ka. Parang ako kasi, my asthma was okay. I could maintain it before I got pregnant. But when I got pregnant, I'm always out of breath. Lagi akong hinihingal. Umakyat lang ako ng stairs. Bumaba lang ako ng stairs. Maglakad lang ako ng konti. Hinihingal na ako. So it kind of triggered my asthma. Kind of in a worse way. So I needed to see my pulmonologist so that he can prescribe me maintenance medicine that is safe for me and that can cure my asthma without harming the baby. So yun nga, hindi kayo pwede mag-self-medicate. Don't ever do that kasi maraming restrictions when you're pregnant. You can't really drink any just kung ano-anong gamot lang kasi very harmful siya sa bata, and it can cause premature birth if you self-medicate. So you always have to ask your doctor if you feel anything, if you're sick, if you're coughing, if you can't breathe, you always go straight to your doctor so your doctor can properly prescribe you with the perfect medicine that is not harmful for your baby and that can cure whatever you're feeling. So that's the best advice that I can give you. So anyway, yun nga. So I was given medicine to, yun, kasi kapag hindi ka makahinga, ibig sabihin kulang din yung oxygen na nakukuha ng baby mo, which is bad. That's never good. So I needed to see my pulmonologist to cure that. I needed to cure that kasi baka na-affect na kasi yung growth ng baby ko because of that. So I was given medicine by my OB for that, for the growth of the baby, and I was given maintenance medicine for my asthma. And thankfully, it was cured. I am cured. I still have colds, but my asthma is nag-tone down na yung asthma ko. Wala na siya. I can breathe properly now. I'm not coughing so much anymore. My cough has no phlegm anymore. And the baby's growth is okay. Okay na siya. Sumusunod na siya sa proper week na dapat yun yung laki niya, and my amniotic fluid count is back on track again. I'm good, all clear, and yep, medyo 2 araw din akong napraning doon na parang feeling ko nakakailang litro ako ng tubig sa isang araw at gatas sa sobrang kapraningan ko nung nangyayari yun. But everything is okay. So yun nga, guys, every time you feel something, just go to the doctor. Lalo na I'm just saying this, I'm actually giving this advice to all pregnant women because hindi ka pwede talaga magkasakit pag buntis ka. As in, pag feeling mo may sakit ka, mag-doktor ka na. Kasi, ang hirap na. Ang daming complications. Buti sana kung ikaw lang yung ko. Pero, naaapektuhan kasi yung anak mo kahit anong mangyari. So, you always have to go to the doctor. Okay, next. Stretch marks. Like, I have this love-hate relationship with stretch marks. Like, to be honest, I hoped and I prayed so many times na hindi ako magkaroon ng stretch marks. Dinasal ko talaga yan. Sabi ko, Lord, please, sana hindi ako magkaroon ng stretch marks. As of the moment, my stomach has no stretch marks, but my bobe has stretch marks. It was the first thing that grew. Kasi medyo ang tagal bago lumaki nung tiyan ko. And to be honest, right now, hindi pa rin siya ganun kalaki. I guess I'm lucky in that sense. Thank God. Like, hindi ako ganun kalaki. But, yung boobs ko talaga yung problema ko. As in, nagkaroon ako ng stretch marks and nahihirapan akong tanggalin siya. And hindi pa rin siya natatanggal. So, I guess, mako-cure lang talaga to kapag when I give birth. After I give birth, then maybe I can fully do something about it. Kasi I cannot just put anything on it. But, the best advice I got from friends and for my friends that are already moms, the best advice that they gave me is to oil my stomach and my boobs. And it really did help a lot because my stomach has no stretch marks or whatsoever. So thank God for that. But the boobs, I'm still working on it. But even if I do have stretch marks, I still oil it because the oil kind of helps subside the stretch marks or prevent it from getting worse. So I think kung meron akong advice na ibibigay sa mga moms dyan na lumalaki na yung chan at yung boobs or nandun na sa point na meron ng stretch marks but gusto pa to prevent it from spreading, then the best advice I can give you is the advice that they gave me, which is to oil it. You just have to find the perfect oil for you. Ako, I googled din. Nag-google ako ng mga oil. Okay, so I tried tatlong oil na yung na-try ko. One is bio oil, and the bio oil comes in a orange packaging. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I will show a photo of it here, somewhere here. One is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter oil. Yun yung medyo mas ginamit ko than the bio oil. And the third one is actually not oil. It's the Egyptian Magic Cream. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but I got it from Sephora.ph. Again, this is not a paid ad. Ginagamit ko talaga tong mga to. I will show you guys photos of it so you guys are familiar, but you have to search kung ano yung hiyang sa inyo or what you're comfortable of using or kung yun ba yung ingredients na ideal for you. Kasi yun yung ideal for me. So, yun pa lang naman yung mga nagamit ko in case you guys want to try what I've tried. So far, okay naman siya. Nag-improve naman yung stretch marks ko. And wala pa naman akong stretch marks sa chan. So, I guess it's working. So, last experience ko is I don't get much sleep. Hindi ako masyadong nakakatulog ng maayos kasi feeling ko bigat ko na. Tapos, I always have intense back pains. And I always get cramps. And actually, nagigising ako ng cramps all the time. Tapos, heartburns as well. Kasi I'm very acidic. Before I got pregnant, I was actually diagnosed with gastritis. So, I think it kind of triggered it also ng mas malala pa when I got pregnant. Kasi now, parang bawat kain ko, I really feel acidic. Well, it also depends on what I eat. Like, if you eat chocolates, spicy food, mga ganon, mga ganong certain type of food because nagkakos siya ng heartburn. So, stay away from those as well. And syempre, chocolates and sweets. Guys, sobrang, I love sweets, but I think I've never loved sweets more pa when I got pregnant. Like, talagang lagi kong kailangan may kinakain na sweets. As in, every after meals, I always have to eat something sweet. And it came to a point that I did my diabetes test and I'm cleared. Wala naman akong diabetes, thank God. But I am still scared. So, tinotone down ko na yung pagkain ko ng sweets now. Kasi hindi talaga siya healthy for the baby, to be honest. So, wag nyo nang gawin. Try to stay away from it. If not, lessen it na lang para safe ka. And sa lahat ng mga tao dyan na prone sa diabetes, I think you should actually not at all eat sweets. Kasi, it's dangerous. Kasi once you have it, your baby can have it. You know, it's just the way it is. It sucks, but I guess we just have to be more cautious when we're pregnant because we have to understand that we have a baby, that we're responsible for a baby already, and everything we do, every decision we make, even everything we eat, kailangan talaga natin pag-isipan, to be honest. And ano pa ba? Yun nga, yung tulog ko, sleeping habits, kasi ang bigat-bigat na, ang sakit na lagi ng katawan ko. But, Javi bought me a really big hot dog pillow, which I love so much. Nakatulong talaga siya. It helps me sleep well on the times that I actually get to sleep. And I figured that naps are very essential and important. And I've heard this a lot of times. Lahat ng mga moms dyan sinasabi sa akin, enjoyin mo na yung tulog mo kasi hindi ka na makakatulog once the baby comes out. And which I actually am preparing myself na for it. Kaya, I've been sleeping early. I try to sleep early, but I do wake up early as well. Parang mga 11 maaga na yun sa akin. Kasi before I got pregnant, natutulog ako 2 a.m. Kasi gising na gising yung utak ko pag madaling araw. Pero ngayon, medyo nababawasan na yung oras ko na 11 p.m. maaga na yun sa akin. Max na sa akin yung 12 sometimes. Kasi when the baby comes, I know na hindi na ako makakatulog. And I'm really like, I'm excited for the baby to come. But, syempre, kailangan ko rin i-prepare yung sarili ko kasi I cannot afford to get sick when the baby comes. I have to be at my strongest when the baby comes because the baby will need me. So, yun, pinapractice ko talaga yung sarili kong matulog na ng maayos ngayon para ma-adjust ko yung schedule ko sa kanya or well, I'll try to figure out a way na magtutugma yung sleeping patterns namin para win-win for all. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but if I don't get to achieve that, I'm going to ask for help. Let me know if you have suggestions on how you actually do fix your sleeping pattern that matches your baby's sleeping pattern. I would love to hear your comments and suggestions. Basically, that's it. Like, you don't really know what to expect when you get pregnant. Like, it's not the same for everyone. Everybody goes through a different process every single pregnancy. Parang hindi naman tayo lahat pare-pareho, so I don't expect you to have the same experience as me. But I'm just very grateful that hindi masalan yung pregnancy ko and that this whole experience has actually enlightened me so much about our body, about being a woman in general. Like, I've never felt this proud to become I've never felt this proud to be a woman. Like, I've always appreciated that privilege, but to be able to carry a child and to have to go through 9 months of different hormonal changes and mood swings and body changes and mental state, like emotional state, all those changes in life, the fact that us women are able to achieve that, to do that, and to be able to deliver a baby to this world, I just feel like it's such an amazing and beautiful thing. To all the mothers there, I know that you feel the same way. And yep, I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's very rare for me to actually open up when it comes to personal things like this. Like, it takes a lot for me to actually talk about things like this, but I appreciate all my subscribers and followers who have been there for us, who have been supporting us, and who have been for all your well wishes. Like, it has been so amazing reading your comments and suggestions and your messages to me about this whole thing. It makes this whole journey even more exciting and bearable on the times that I feel like nahihirapan ako. But thank you guys for that. And yep, that's about it. That's all. That's our video for today. I hope I got to answer some of your questions and I got to help some of you. If you have other questions, don't be afraid to leave your questions on the comment section and I will get to those questions and maybe we'll have a part 2 of this. And yep, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope I didn't bore you and I hope you learned a thing or two from me. And yep, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!